Hello, my
Hi
name's
there.
Brianna.
Hi, Brianna.
So I'm a sign language interpreting major at school, and I know you had a deaf actress on the show, and I was just wondering if you guys learned any sign language while you were on the show, and if you did, can you
Only
remember?
the inappropriate stuff. Not kidding. She was like, I was like, teach us some. And she's like, okay. What was the first thing she taught?
Something like, you smell like bull crap or something?
No,
it was like, she did something and she's like, this is how you say, how are you? And I was like, great. And it was, I forget what it is now, but it's like this. Yeah, this.
It was this, yes.
And so she kept on laughing and I was like, why is she laughing? And finally, like the end of her first episode, she's like, I told you, like, that to say I smell like bull.
Shit. Like, thanks.
I wish I had learned more. It's a beautiful language, and to watch, because when she was also on set, she's a wonderful person, wonderful actress. She just had a child, and she had a lot going on. But it's beautiful, you know, to see somebody who knows how to do it properly. Sign.
She also spoke very well.
Right.
You know, so we were able to communicate with her quite easy, so it was really cool.
She's a wonderful young lady. I hope we can
don't
bring.
know.
I hope
I hope
there's
she is.
an Apocalypse World version
Yeah.
of her because she's amazing. So,
But that's very cool. Are you gonna like hang off the stage here and like interpret what we're saying sometime?
Hopefully.
There you go. Cool. That's
you.
awesome. Thank you.
I'm gonna go with the Scrubs. I think they're Scrubs. Are you heading to the hospital?
No, these,
They
I
look
just
good. They
like
look
them.
cozy.
Thanks.
Are you Dr. Sexy?
Did y'all see the photo? There was something came up on my Instagram feed, and it's Jensen and I and changing channels with Richard Spate, and he's wearing his scrubs as Dr. Sexy, but they're too long for his hands, and someone's like, his widow hands are so cute. I have to post it because someone's like, I'm not even a fan of Supernatural, but I love the fandom because the comments are like, look at his widow hands.
His widow handsies.
His widow handsies. I gotta post it. It made me laugh. I think I
Sorry.
sent it to Richard. I know.
It's okay. So I love you both. This is my first convention.
Welcome.
So I'm like super excited.
So far, so good?
Yeah, really good. I noticed that your hiatus beard is gone, so I'm thinking that something good happened in the show because you finally shaved it, so. No, I mean, like, you're not depressed about Dean
You're
anymore.
welcome here anytime.
I mean, you're not depressed about Dean
What was
anymore.
wrong with my hiatus beard?
No, I love that. I'm just saying that Sam is not depressed about Dean anymore, so you finally shaved
I
it.
wasn't depressed, it was preoccupied. I wasn't exactly shaving. Now, I get carded again. No, I don't.
But my question is, I just turned 18, so I'm
gosh.
like a baby adult now. And
A baby adult.
yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but
No. And you know what? You won't for a long time.
He still doesn't. He's like 60 or 70, so.
no, it's so mean. Anyway,
So mean. Anyway.
I was wondering, when you guys were like my age okay. No, okay,
I couldn't tie my shoe when I was 18.
You still can.
That's when I lost it.
And you lost it. Okay.
but I'm wondering, I'm so afraid of like wasting these years that I have, and I'm wondering, what do you guys wish that you would have done like in your baby adult years, I'm guessing?
As much as I could. Experience life. I mean, don't do things that put your life in danger, or crazy things, or do. I don't know. I went skydiving twice. I didn't need to do that twice. One's good. None's fine. I will say that I called my mother after I landed. You know, I moved to California when I was 18 years old, by myself.
Me too.
And
Me too.
lived in an apartment by myself and paid my own bills, and I had to grow up pretty quick.
Same.
And I would say that I don't regret that, and I'm glad that it went the way it did. But a lot of my friends went off to college, and they didn't have the experience that I did. And I think that when they were done with college, now 4 or even 5 years later, then they were in the position that I was when I was 18, and I was like, oh guys, I've been knocking it out for 4 or 5 years now. Like, they're like, hey, can we come sleep on your couch? So I would say whatever your path is, make sure that you're you're moving towards a place that you want to be, but also enjoying your life, because those are some fun years.
Yeah. I'll echo that, and I'll say a little bit.
Also, don't post anything that could come back to haunt you. we were lucky we didn't have that
This was
problem.
long
We were
before Twitter or Instagram
don't
or
post
anything.
anything that's going to come back and haunt you.
Yeah, I would say, to try and simplify the way I feel, I would say let this one question be the boss of whether or not you do or don't do something. If it's going to hurt you or somebody else, don't do it. If not, do it. Try it, eat it, taste it, visit it, like, go everywhere, make friends, and talk to people, open up. It's better to have loved and loved. Like, I have friends, we sort of call it cutting the fat. Like, when you have this whole group of friends, and some are sort of just acquaintances, and you work with some others, and then you start dating or whatever, and some kind of fall away. You get engaged, some more fall away, you get married, you have kids, a lot fall away. But I'm so much more enriched as a person that I had these friends. We went different directions, but it wasn't, I'm not sad that I had it. I'd have been more, I wouldn't have known, but I've been less of a person if I wasn't enriched by these experiences. So if you have a chance to do something and it's not gonna hurt you or somebody else, do it.
Yeah, you guys have inspired me. I really want to become an actress, but I'm really scared about like moving out to California or something and starving or whatever.
You know what? So was I. And I remember the one thought that really kind of put me over the edge and got me to pack up my truck and drive west. And that was, I don't want to wonder what could have happened.
That's true.
And so if you think that might come back to bite you, go try it.
Thank
And
you.
then you'll know, one way or the other.